Now this might look a bit unco, and it is, because we just use these plastic ties for now, because it's just and then that's temporary. But we've got Besser blocks around the bottom and the plastic ties for this chicken wire going around. We've actually got a better wire, but we need someone to help us, a wire that will go from the bottom to the top. But so we've got Besser blocks so a fox can't get in, and then these snakes can get in. That's not a problem now, it's winter. Then we've got this coming down around, and then for now these birds are confined in here, so I'm going to have to rearrange this because I've got, you'll see in a minute, come with me in. This is terribly makeshift, so that's round around there, so there's no gap here because they can get out. This is like a bloody trauma trying to get in and out. I'm deliberately wetting all the seeds down here. I'm just going to shut this little gate behind me. So this isn't good because I've got a bird sitting on here pooing in their food. And I've moved their perch a bit. It means that they can poo. I might put a bit of plastic over the top of their nesting box. And I've put their nesting box in the middle, which is not such altogether bad. But I've got it so, you can't see. She's got at least 4 eggs in there. This little girl likes to come on top. So they've got a tarp still around the end to protect them from weather. This is actually connected on top because she likes sitting in there, and both doors are open, so it just gives them a bit more shelter from above. And then they've got this tarp all in here. I haven't wired the tarp, I've just used those clips on them because we'll move it. And then these guys, you see I've got this growing. I'm hoping that something will grow in their pen as well. So I've taken the tarp off their cage. I'm going to see how they go because this one wraps around the way the other one did, and then they have a row of hens coming along here. I'm going to put a thicker pen crisscross that along there. They're so scared of me. Anyway, and then we're going to put another nesting box in here. There's room for 3 really. But they're not using it yet, but they've all started Frank mounted Mrs. Sid today. There. They can get all around this cage. They can't get around the back of that one because they were getting caught up there and that wasn't good. And then I'm putting seeds in here in these Besser blocks, and I'm hoping that they start to grow. I'll put some soil. I've deliberately wet that. That's got some layer pellets and shell grit and seeds. So I'll see how it goes, and what I'll do is I'm going to add shavings and stuff to the floor, but I want to be careful. I don't want to make it at all enticing to lay eggs on it. And that's what I have to be careful with their floors too, is building up a compost floor in small cages is a bit harder. But these cages are temporary, but temporary maybe even up to 6 months until we can get more space for more aviaries. That's the problem. And we've got too many roosters. So basically, what's happening, look at her, she's so cute. So what's happening is they're all in here 24/7 until the roosters are gone. Because we've got too many roosters, they're attacking the girls. And they're attacking Frank, this rooster who I want to keep. And it's not fair. And we proofed it. I've just tied that around there. I'm terrible. I'm just not handy at all. But there is some gaps up the top. But we'll see how it goes. And then this comes down on this end. This is the south view. This is the west sun coming in, but we can get rain teeming in from this end. I've got so many tarps. We've got more rainstorm coming. So I can put a tarp up for when we're expecting rain, but it shouldn't really matter. There's plenty of shelter, they can go in here as well, which they have done in torrential rainstorms. The roosters would go in here. The roosters used to put themselves to bed in here because I used to leave this open, but now I've kind of fox-proofed it, and I'll close that gap there too, but just during the day when I'm coming in and out. So, I mean, I think a fox could probably still, if they really wanted to, could find their way in here, but they'd have to go up there. I don't know if they would, because we have dogs here and they'd go nuts, but it's more from going out. Now, some of these girls, like this little girl here, her face is still pale, her wattle's still on the pale side, but then one of them is quite bright. I was talking to one of them today. No, it's not you. Well, you are brighter than her. You're bright, aren't you? Yeah. She looks so angry. Yeah, it's you. Is it you? Yeah. Oh, that depends on the sun, doesn't it? Anyway, but he's very bright. Look at him. And then Mr. Sid's behind there. Mr. Sid's gone. Oh, and when these other hens got close to these girls, they pecked at the Sebrights pecked at them. I've heard that they can be quite goey. I was quite surprised. Hey? Hey, I know, it was chaotic. Yeah, you know your area, don't you? I know. You know your area. There's Mrs. Sid. She'll feel better when I get Mrs. Specs in here, because that's her friend. She's a bit on the outer here. And I feel sorry, look at this. I feel sorry for her. Hi. So that's, I'm pretty sure I'm calling them Blanche. That one's Blanche. Yeah. He's Stanley, or Stan, and Rose from Golden Girls. It's so trite. I just realised they're golden birds. I didn't even. I just love the Golden Girls, and I think this is Mary. I get out. There's two girls that look so similar. You see, these aren't necessarily all related. Some of them are. I think these two are related because she had Aracuna roosters and hens and Wyandotte roosters and hens, and so these are Wyandotte Aracuna crosses, and you're all hiding in there. I know, look at you, the friggin' humans coming in. Ah, help me. I know, this was supposed to be the goose's bed. Yes, I know. And so these two are getting better. They're getting quite this cage I worry about. It's not very big. Like this one's just even that much bigger. I might get you even if I can just get a bigger enclosure for them, just because I don't want them to get bored. I don't want you to run out either. Hi, you're a good boy, aren't you? Look after your girl, don't you? You do, and you're pretty clever. You're so cute. I might leave your dishes now because we've got. I'll put my glasses up. Oh, sorry. I might put that up there for a minute. Just put that there for a minute. Get that out of the way. It's a bit difficult one-handed because she's less likely to poo on that or here because of where this is. I'll move this. I can't do all this one-handed. Oh, I'm about to. I put this here because this is so easy to unlock. It just goes up and down, and I know how smart animals can be. And I'm just uncoing, not even shutting it properly. My hands are really sore. I've been really sick, and I'm quite pleased with what I got done today. My hands just aching. I get arthritis. It's just that hand's just aching. My arms, I can't seem to move them properly. It's from I think I'm muscle wasting illness and scleroderma and everything else. I just get so tired. It's ridiculous. It's the most frustrating thing on the planet. I used to be really fit. It's so funny watching people scorn me, and I think, well, your life's not over. Don't take it for granted. Just be grateful. Okay, so they're eating. They're happy. I actually don't mind them being in a little crate. I think they're all right. They're happy. These two, I think they need more room because I can see they want to do stuff. Even if they went up again, you know, I think they'd be happy. And these guys, I think they could do with more room, but they seem pretty cool because they just, I don't know, they just like watching out, and they have these other birds that, you know, keep them company. I don't know, they just seem a bit different. I don't know. I'll just put the scratch mix all over so they can scratch it. Oh, I've got to get rid of these buckets. There's one thing at a time. Always emptying off buckets. So then we've got these guys next door. We'll continue our tour. This is a long tour. If anyone keeps watching this, you're devoted. This is how to do bird farming, free-range bird farming on the cheap. So you can see I've got all this set up here because there was all this space here and this here, see here, that it needed something to... And because I've got a disability, I've rigged these things up for myself. But I'll... don't know if a fox can get in there. I can do that up tighter, just not while I'm filming. So that's me, Sweetie, our biggest rooster. He'll be slaughtered. He'll be culled. We can't do it. So in here, you can hear all them. They're going crazy. They're down there. The ducks have been going. Where are they? Oh, sorry. My arms are so lousy. I love it when I do things physically though. I'm just buggered and I've got so much to do, so I've got to get that perch out of there. So this is, that's Arthur, in memory of Arthur, and that's Penny, in memory of Penny, okay? Our chocolate breeding pair of guinea fowl. And in there is Betty White, who's the wild lavender, with the sore leg, and the leg is improving. It's not 100%, I think she would have been better if I was massaging her and I had her in a smaller cage. But look, she's happy. We've got Tony. And honestly, he was just being hounded. And I think I might have to treat, he's got mud, but I think the birds in there, in the other crate that we're just looking at, enclosure, might have scale mite. I want to put Vegemite, not Vegemite, oh my God, Vaseline on their feet. So they're going well. They're pretty cute. We'll go and see what else is happening. This is a really long video. Now, see this one? See how it's only got one? See, it's very easy for me to miss that or to flip. So I do this. I took off another, and it's got one on here. So they've got this around here. So they've got like a hidey hole in the end. Cleo's down there wearing Arthur's old. I don't know where they've gone. I just saw Roger. Anyway, it's another beautiful day in paradise. I tell you what, if you're not going to feel well, at least be doing it in style. And, well, I call this style. A lot of people would hate it, but yeah. Geese are good, ducks are good. Oh, and I plan to bring the ducks in here soon too and keep them in here for a couple of weeks and get them to come in here for bed. Because we're moving them. We always were planning on moving them. And it's not ideal. It is too small, but as a temporary measure, it is fine. Because these birds are all going to be ultimately free-ranging. But I'm at the moment connecting them to make this the coop. So even if I didn't have the roosters, I'd be keeping them in here for a couple of weeks at least. Because they're so well, they're in a routine. Oh, look at this little girl. She's so tired. I hope she's okay. She was sleeping earlier. Are you okay, baby? Are you just tired? I'm going to put Mrs. Specs in tonight. Because for a while there I was putting Mrs. Specs in this cage and then Mrs. Sid and Mrs. Specs in overnight. And then I finally got them all and brought them all in. See, they can get around their nesting box now. Oh, well, that wasn't very nice. So, yeah, this is the gap here that I'd be worried about overnight. But, I mean, as I say, we always have the dogs out too, but... My God. So, for anyone who thinks that guinea fowl can't fly, that's absolute proof. Oh, hi, baby. Hi, baby. What the... Oh, he's just mounting her. That's what that was. It's so quick. But she's got fertile eggs. I can't believe how quick it is when they do it. Be the most... I suppose some humans are like that. But anyway. Who the hell's calling out? Okay. Oh, is it the chocolate one? Yeah. The little girl. Penny. Penelope. Hi, darling. Now, this isn't ideal either for them. They'll be free range, but they're going to be in here. I really want them to pair up. It's a new home, and I want them to pair up. I want them to mate together. The lavenders ring in. I want them to pair together. Don't worry, they always make a mess. And hopefully they'll grow some things too, seeds will sprout. And it's very wet because we've just had torrential flooding, like a natural disaster. That's the best I can do. I know somebody was posting in a group about their coop and they're like, oh, can't you got somewhere dry? It's like, for people in Australia or New South Wales that have just gone through this torrential flooding, no, like, yeah, that little bit there's dry. It's just pot luck. It's like it's seeping out of the hill all the time. I mean, we've still got a running creek, and you can see how it's just running down. Hello, look what happened to your feathers. So these guys are all similar age. The chocolate ones are a bit older than the lavender one, than Betty White. I know. You're so beautiful. And a lot of these boys, like I've always missed the boys when they put on the alert sound. And they're two girls, the little pied pearl ones there. Picachu and Tiny. Picachu on the left. Both girls. They're so cute. Pikachu's doing so well. She's like she just had to show us that she was doing really well. I know, baby. So where's Dot with the funny waddles? And she lets me pat, or he lets me pat. I thought she was a she, honestly. I thought I heard her. No, it's Jessie, I think, is a girl. But I haven't heard her squeak since then. But Dot has got different waddles. There's Dot. Look at her waddles, or his waddles. They're different. And he lets me pat him at night, all over the face, and he's very sweet. Very sweet. I love how they peck at things. I want to give them some mirrors and some things to play with in there. And I'll do that for my other chickens in there. Oh, and here comes Roger, checking it out. Even the baby guineas will get rid of the big roosters. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm no longer alone. Okay.